Watch glitches. Hopefully this is working and you can hear me this time. I'm going to show you how to install the MadLab wallet onto a USB stick without using the command line. So hopefully this is going to be the simplest and fastest way of installing the MadLab wallet. While we're doing this, we'll talk about some of the other options you have as well. And I'll try and set up a few trust lines and demonstrate some of the features of the wallet, but by no means all of them. The main purpose of this video is to just get you up and running with the MadLab wallet. So the first thing that you do is go to zojhome.net, scroll down, and you want this one here, the MadLab source offline local host installation. This is the one that we're going to be using. So go ahead, click that. It takes you to GitHub, but don't panic. Just check that you are on the main branch here. And because sometimes your browser may have already cached this, but unlikely, but just double check that you're on the main branch. And yeah, this is great. And then go to this green code button, go ahead and download a zip file. Once it's downloaded, you can just go ahead and open it. I'm on a MacBook here. This is how you open it. Just click this button and you should see a folder called TheMadLab-main. I'm going to move that entire folder into my USB stick over here. This is a previous installation, the MadLab, and the MadLab-main is the new installation that I've just unpacked from the zip file. Open that up and literally double click on the index.html file. And now go ahead and so notice there's no server installation, no Node.js, nothing like that. You just downloaded a zip file, you exploded it onto a USB stick, and you browsed, you double clicked onto the index.html file. Go ahead and accept disclaimer. And this is the interface that you're presented with. Account overview, there's no address in here yet. We'll make that in a moment. All of the features that are available using this wallet. And very importantly, the output as well in your connection here. But you don't need to worry about any of that. Simply scroll down. We're going to need to create a new wallet. That's the very first thing that we do. And importantly here, you have options for downloading unencrypted and encrypted forms of your keys here. You also have, you can see your address code. You can see a QR code of your seed as well. Obviously, I'm not going to show you that. If you want to send me a donation or just test that this wallet works, here's the QR code. You can use that. I'm going to go ahead and download the encrypted wallet seed. You will need 2 passwords. It would be handy to have a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen so you can write this stuff down. You really do need to do that, right? Now, I'm going to show you what the passwords are. Hopefully I typed that correctly. You know what? I'm just going to type it again really slowly just to make sure. And then submit. There we go. And it would have created this ML for MadLab, and then the first few characters of the address _, encrypted JSON file. Now, what I normally do, you need to make a copy of this file. I keep one on my laptop, and then I place a copy directly on the USB stick as well. But you figure out your own strategy for keeping this safe. I'm going to make a copy of it and just place that copy in this directory here. Can I just paste it? Paste item. There it is, my encrypted file placed under the folder that contains this particular installation, which is version 7 of the MadLab wallet. So we can go ahead and close that. Now I'm going to load this wallet. Just double check that it's going to work. Oh, before I do that, when you're here, go ahead and make a bookmark. It just makes your life a lot easier. I'm going to call this MD03. Done. And actually, one of the things I like to do just to make sure everything's working one step at a time is just close this, open it up from scratch using the bookmark, and then go ahead and load that encrypted wallet. Make sure that you have the make sure that your passwords work right before you transfer anything into this wallet. Now you could obviously use the unencrypted form as well to make life easier, but get into the habit of doing everything in a secure way. If it works, it will take a few seconds to unencrypt the file. If I screwed this up again. Oh no, it worked. It did load it up. So that's great. This output box will tell you that the account hasn't been found because there's no XRP in here. But obviously the seed is loaded and it's not displayed. That's all good. So we now have an address on the XRPL and our private keys to actually be able to sign transactions. The first thing that we need to do is to actually send some XRP to this wallet. So I'm going to go to MD02, which is a wallet that I created earlier, and use one MadLab wallet to initialize another one. I'm going to go ahead and load the private keys. Sometimes it actually rings a sound. I guess you get the sound classy Zoj if the wallet actually has some XRP in it, because the other one didn't load up the sound. So in any case, what we're going to do is send a transaction. So let's go ahead and I need to show my address. So TheMadLab's wallets are all doxed. We use them for these kinds of experiments. So I'm going to send XRP. This is the destination address. Let's just go ahead and send 2 in case anything goes wrong. We start with a small amount and then we will send more. No memo, no destination tag. And I think that's all we need to do at this stage. You can see the output here. And we can go back to our other wallet and check our balance. Let's hide the address. Check balance. Great, 2 XRP. So that's a good start. That's how quickly you can install the MadLab wallet onto a USB stick without the command line, just following a few clicks from the website.